So this is Allegheny County. This is mail-in. What we want to highlight here is this is that turnout analysis. On the left, we're looking at what the percentage of votes the candidate got compared to the amount of votes cast. So what we see with mail-in is it doesn't matter how many votes are cast, you are generally a straight line for both candidates. In this case, Harris has more votes. On the right, this is that turnout analysis. We talked about it in a different way. So what's interesting here is, as we said, we see that straight line of, although turnout increases, and in this case, mail-in, I think it was only 0 to 40% or so of the actual votes were mail-in, 45%. So a little less than half of all the votes cast are mail-in. So we see it's a straight line. Now, if we go to the next slide, this is where it gets concerning. This is one of the 3 counties. What we see here,
it looks concerning.
It's concerning because we see a concern as the amount of votes increase, or as more people turned up to vote in Allegheny County for Election Day, we see a change occur. On the left, we see it after a certain amount of votes, the Republican Party begins to grow in the percentage of votes they get. On the right, we see it as these diagonal lines. So you'll notice as more people showed up to vote, the Republicans grew in percentage and the Democrats decreased in the amount of votes they got. This is concerning. We have a few theories on what would cause this. The problem is we can't think of any other theories right now for what would cause this that would be more normal. Our concern is this could be caused by vote manipulation, changing votes at the tabulation level. It's the same concern we saw in Clark County. As you saw in mail-in, you didn't see a correlation for voter turnout changing the amount of votes people got. But in Election Day, we see it here in Allegheny County.